Thank you for joining this podcast of mine that I'm trying to do. Um, you're actually on the first episode. I've been wanting to do this type of podcast for a long time now, for years actually, but I never got the chance to do it. But now you're here, and it's nice that you're on this podcast. We're just chilling in this parking lot by the marina in Pittsburgh, California. And ladies and gentlemen, Brian Tran. Woo!
All right, so
How are you? First off, how are you, bro?
how am I? It's a pleasure to be on because it's an honor. Because you rise up, and then when you rise, you wake up every morning. You got to rise to honor. Mm-hmm. And I think that we wake up and it's like you got to chase that sun. Because that sun it sets and it's like you rest because it's like reboot, recharge, and
Yeah, I mean the process, right?
exactly. So
Right.
we're not animals. We wake up and we chase that sun because that sun is what guides. It's what without light,
Exactly.
There's shadow, but you gotta find that your light. So it's purpose. We're all striving. We're striving to exist. It's like struggling with purpose, and that what gives just purpose to live.
I mean, from there, do you finally have your own purpose in life?
Oh my goodness, everyone has a purpose because it can either be supporting your family, putting food on the table for them. It can be chasing your dreams. It can be anything. But for me, it's just living straight. Because there's a line, and there's so many. It's you always just you can't go straight. It's like the hare and the tortoise. I think the tortoise is slow, so it knew that it didn't want to go, stray from the path because he knew that if he did, he had to go back. He had to finish that run. But the hare, there's things that you see and do, and you just gotta stay. The focus is the goal, the purpose, the strive. Just and there's always gonna be obstacles. Like for me, there's I broke a reamer. At my job, I broke a reamer, a 1-inch reamer, and I haven't told my boss. And
How did you break it?
I ran the machine. I didn't put any lube. I didn't lube it up enough. I used coolant, and it wasn't lubed enough.
So it's supposed to be lube, not coolant.
I should have used tap grease. It's like when you tap something like
But
threads.
what is this machine that broke?
Oh, it's a Cincinnati. It was a Cincinnati drill press.
Oh, it's a drill.
Yeah, it's not a drill press, but it's a drill. It's a machine drill.
Okay.
It's a really big drill. It's
Okay.
it's
I don't know.
I
don't know.
I don't know what it is either. I didn't order it. I don't even know what it is. I'm just using it. I know it's I'm just okay, this is how you do it, but I have to talk to my boss, and we have to order a new one, and that's gonna take time. So but it's
was it a huge mess up?
no, yeah, well, the thing is it wears out because the reamer wears out over time. I think it had its limits, and there's always a limit to everything that there's. It's like you gotta know yourself. You gotta know the machine. You gotta know the efficiency of how fast you can run this machine. And if you run it too fast, you might break the machine. So I was running it slow, but at the same time I was feeding it without. It was dry. It was just I was using coolant, and I should have used tap grease. It's a little viscous. I'm not viscous. It's a little proud. It's very oily. So it's very it coats the surface so it can cut just remove more material. So a few thousandths off of the drilled hole, because when you ream something, you have to drill a hole,
Right.
And then you have to ream it so it fits the specified diameter of the hole so it can fit through a rod. But it was cool. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even told my boss. I was like, dude, this is a Friday, and we don't want to. I broke it, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna tell him on Monday. I'm gonna tell him on Monday. So it's he's running
I mean, if you don't tell him, Now he knows. It's on,
he knows.
It's on video.
It's exactly, but he's gonna know tomorrow. He's gonna know tomorrow.
Okay.
So like tomorrow, I'm going back there, and then I'm gonna be like.
Overall, I mean, do you enjoy this job that you're doing?
Oh man, it's
insane. It's crazy. Crazy as in good.
I feel
crazy.
like they look up to me. You know what I mean? Because like this guy, he just moved in. His name's. He just as an apprentice.
Hey, be careful with the name.
Oh, so I'm giving out names.
Oh,
Coming back with the Saint Laurent. You know.
Let's call him Steve. His name is Steve.
Yeah, his name can be Steve. I don't know, but
okay.
I hope it's like man, it's like we're all trying to find purpose, and he's like it's like friendships and like it's like paths, and then it's like correlation, and it's like we meet, and then it's just like, do we ever meet? Like, because like I hate saying like it's like before you leave me, I'm gonna break your heart before you. It's like not break your heart, but it's like I think it's just a journey, and it's just like we're all gonna we get along. He's I can feel his energy.
His vibe.
His vibe.
His
vibe.
Okay.
I can feel it, but at the same time, it's like it's good. I like it. I like it. It's like because it's like.
I mean, if I may ask, what's the position that what position what I'm trying to say is what do you do over there in that job? I'm still kind of confused. I mean, you told me before what you did, but I'm still a bit confused because you told me back then you're in the assembly line, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're in the assembly line with other people.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you're in this building with other people, and you're using machines to create some type of product. The product
is
Is it you said?
No, like
engines. You're doing engines.
Not engines. It's just like we're feeding this world. We're feeding this world at a fast rate. And when we're doing this, we're doing this as fast as possible because it saves time and it's efficient because these machines they're built back in 1940s.
Back in the day.
They used to it's really back then.
Oh, these are old school machines.
Yeah, exactly. And the engineers
that you guys are using.
Yeah, they're the same exact thing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But they're just being but it's shit from all around the world, but what we do is we're joining hands. And you have to believe in something because if you work there, it's like everything breaks. Mm-hmm. Nothing is. And these machines, machines break down, and then who's gonna fix them? And it's kind of like we have parts, and it's just like they get shipped out, but it's like there's a breaking point to everyone. There's at that point where you just strive to do your job, but then something happens, but you just know that you're gonna get there, like, and that's the bottom. That's like the machining, like that's just everything breaks down, but everything we have to fix that. Everything breaks, and that's what I'm doing. It's like we're
but you make
the production line. The production line is basically we're
what you're in.
Exactly. It's producing machines, the efficiency, the time efficiency of producing and breaking and processing corrugated boxes. How everything is man, this stuff is crazy. Boxes are just cardboard, but it's corrugated, and that corrugated holds the box. It builds integrity to the cardboard. Okay. And this is in it. You know how things get heavy, so you put like another piece of wood inside the cardboard, so it doesn't break the cardboard. Mm-hmm. So it has to. It's like a 4-dimensional. It's like saying a square, and you put something in a box, and you put something in there, and you carry it. And it's like you're carrying something that has value. So and it needs boxes, and the machines, they break them. They I don't know what they do. They kind of just they stack them. They so they're produced, and And that's just like, and that just gives purpose to me, because that dream that someone dreamed, and they put me in good, they put my hands to work, and that's just like gives me purpose. You know, that gives me purpose to just make sure that I'm doing my best job, so that, you know, so that the works keep coming. Just keeps coming.
The machines that you're using, right?
Yeah.
The machines that
the machines. Oh, right.
The machines that you're using that on some type of metal.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
that metal that you're working on.
Yeah.
Where is it gonna, where will it be going? Is it a product?
It's only a piece
Of what?
of the assembly. So I don't.
So it's one piece of, like, let's say, is it like a piece for a car? Is it a piece for some type of, what is it a piece for?
So this casting I just made, it's like a casting. I'm drilling holes into it. It's like I think it lifts. It's like a leg. It's like a left and right arm. So this casting, there's so many parts that, you know, but there's just one that I'm currently working on. And I'm kind of messing up on it, because it's just like, it's the machine and the reamer, but at the same time, the machine, I think it lifts the machine. It lifts, and then it goes up, and then it goes down,
So
it goes up and goes down.
So these are parts for other machines.
Yeah, I was working on
So like, you know how you're using a machine, right?
yeah.
You're using your machine on a piece of metal.
Yeah.
And that metal is going to be part of another machine?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be assembled onto a bigger machine, which is
And then the company that you're working for, do they sell the machine?
Oh, of course.
This new machine?
Yeah, they just sent one to Russia.
Oh, okay, so you guys are like, your company is like, it manufactures and also sells.
Yeah, they sell parts. They sell
Okay.
It's
So
old school too. It's really old school. Like,
so
you know,
in my head, I'm thinking of like,
they're teaching me that too. They're teaching me like the old school, the OGs, and
Right.
the new school. You know, I haven't learned the new school.
Putting it together.
I haven't learned the new school though, because like new school is more like tech wise.
Right.
But this is really mechanical. You know, like they teach you to that, you know, this is how it started. Like,
Okay.
You know, back in the 1940s.
Like back in the day, yeah.
Exactly.
40s, 50s,
They got
60s.
dust on the parts. I was like, you know, it's like, you know, but you know, you gotta wipe it down with a rag, you know.
Right,
like,
right,
you know.
okay. So yeah, your company reminds me of like General Electric, GE.
Not even. General Electric is not even. Cause like it's like well known, you know. But George Martin, he kind of he's a good guy, you know.
Oh, so do you think GE is higher than
No.
Or Martin
I don't
is
know.
higher?
I don't know
GE?
who's higher, because this is just a small little shop, you know, some small buildings. General Electric
It's a big company.
What do you, I don't even know what General Electric is, like PG&E, like some General Electric, you know, like that's just like, is that I don't know what they're, you know, like this isn't.
You know, they you know, GE, they manufacture like all sorts of things, like yeah, they manufacture machines too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's why I'm picturing your company like that.
I see, because like I feel like you just gotta. They invested in me. They really did, and I feel like I'm lucky, because they I don't want to know anyone.
You just want to do your job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anyone.
I'm surprised you're not surprised, but I'm like, damn. Brian is still he hasn't gotten fired yet.
I don't know exactly from what I've been doing. Like I don't know. I don't even know who's working as hard as me. Cardi B, you know, cardio. You
That
know?
WAP.
Yeah, I'm running like I'm running on air. I'm running on air, and I feel like that's the time though, because the time it's like you got to utilize the efficiency, like the machine. It's like like these slugs I'm building. I have to like put them on the back burner, and then move on to this, and then I put this on, then finish this, and then go back to pull it out of the back burner, and just get more of the parts, and then you know, it's just like, you know, it's like you're cooking, you know,
all sorts of things.
Exactly, like you can smell what the rock is cooking, you know, and it's just, and it's pretty, and it's bon appetit.
Bon appetit, yeah.
Yeah, it's
and And I see. Yeah, you were telling me that your job, your company wanted you to get a certificate at
right.
at the community college, right?
Yeah.
At DVC.
Well, yeah, I wanted to join the machine shop. I really, because I was like, yo,
So
send me. I want to make the toy machine.
So in order to work at this machine shop, you need to have a certificate.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said. I was like, sure, I was like, and I was like,
So you got it. You got the certificate.
I got it.
And now you're working at the machine shop.
I'm in the machine shop. So, but they put me as an apprentice.
Is that good or bad?
The apprentice goes to school, and I already finished school, so they should have made me a journeyman. I was just like,
but maybe that guy who's going to school, maybe he's going for like a bachelor.
But yeah, exactly. The other guy, they put another guy in there, so I was just like, yeah, I was in here for 4 years, guys. Like, they put me with this guy. He just came here like this year. So
right.
I thought I was the rookie, but he's
he's the rookie.
I'm like, but it's cool.
Yeah.
He, that way you learn.
Yeah.
But it's really it's like it's not survival of the fittest. It's just like I talked to him. He seems like a nice guy. He's like he said he's gonna have he's got a dog. He's got a dog. He told me he's got a dog and a girl.
You had rabbits.
I had rabbits. But yeah, he said he's gonna have a cookout, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. But it's like we talk a little bit, and you get a feel for what you get a feel. You understand. You're like, oh, okay, so this is he's like he used to live in Ohio.
Okay.
So
and he moved over here in the West Coast.
Exactly. He knows that he knows that.
How old is this dude?
I think he's in his 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, back to the certificate thing.
Oh yeah.
So how many classes did you have to take in order to get the certificate? Was it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
I took like the thing about classes, like I already some of the requirement for that class I took when I was back then. Back then. So like I took like math and I took like drawing. Like drawing back then.
So what are the classes that you had to take recently?
Machining, just simple manual, just small parts. The thing about parts is no one's gonna give it to you. Mm-hmm. No one wants to give you stock because you're just gonna scrap it. Mm-hmm. You have to trust that I'm gonna use the stock. You cut the material, and I'm gonna make sure that this material doesn't get scrapped. Mm-hmm. So, and when you start out, you kind of scrap. I haven't scrapped much. I scrap, I might went a few thousands deeper, but at the same time, it's like the material isn't much, but the experience is worth more. So exactly. Right. So the stock, they buy it in like long rods. You buy it, you get it in like, the material. They sell it by the bulk. So
who sells this?
I don't know. Like they get it from like. I don't know who they get it from, but I know they get
like your company,
like McMaster car. It's like he's like I don't know where to get it, but I know where the store is.
Okay. Okay. So and then you said that you're able to submit an application to get an associate degree, 2-year degree.
Yeah, there's many bosses. So there's another boss that told me
to get a degree,
to get the certificate and degree. He's just like, all right. It's open, at DVC, and I was just like, what? And I was like, I didn't know that there was a machine shop, because like when I was going to DVC, the machine shop wasn't open because there was no one teaching it. So it's like a dying trade, but at the same time, like no one wants to teach it. I wonder, like I might just hop in there and be like, all right, guys.
No one wants to teach it.
I'm not that good at it though, because you have to put years to teach this trade.
Can you see can you see this job of yours being replaced by robotics?
Fuck no.
No?
Well,
AI?
No. The thing about robotics is you have to program the robotics.
Right.
So yes, we are using robotics to program them, to cut the material, but the robots work hand in hand with the humans. There's no robots aren't supposed to take jobs. It just means that job is just, it's not utilizing as much efficiency as possible.
Okay.
So you must utilize the time. And that's what I learned about these machines. It's like they produce at such a fast rate that they're supplying the demand. Because like you see, it's a recycle. How cardboard boxes are recycled?
Yeah.
Exactly. Everything's it's like like this shirt's recycled by bottles. Everything. We like engineering that. And it's just like, okay, how can we break down these bottles? They know like like injection molding. they know about these bottles. Like, that's how they make these. They make everything. It's crazy how but I don't know because I'm not in that trade. I'm just like in the production.
Okay, but so you were telling me earlier that by next semester, all you have to do to get the associate degree is just to submit the application because you already got the classes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have any more required classes to take, like your general ed.
I'm gonna check. Oh, you're
gonna check?
I think because I like last like when I checked online to see what I needed to complete.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, the same. The same. The certificate and the degree.
Yeah.
It's like 2 years because you take the classes and it's really 2 years.
Yeah.
But it's not. I feel like who's teaching the classes because it's not like the classes. It's like the people in the classes, and it's what the teacher. It's like the energy the teacher like gives out to the students. Because I had a good professor. It was Professor Tamer, and he was
at DVC.
He was all right.
Keep contact with him.
No. He told me this one time. He's like, can you make guns? I was like, what? Some guy went up to him and said, can you cut off the
some guy went to Professor Tanner.
Yeah,
and that person asked Professor Tanner if he can make guns.
Not make guns, but cut off you know how a blowback, the blowback, he cuts off you gotta like mill, like you have to mill it, and then you can make it to an automatic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
that student was trying to.
Yeah, and then he just closed the door. He just closed the door. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna be in this business.
Who said that?
He just said
the student.
The Tamer. He's just he closed the drawer and said, yeah. But you have to be really good because it's like this trade is just it's no joke.
I mean,
I'm still learning too. I'm only an apprentice.
For me, it sounds pretty complicated.
It really
because I have no experience in this machine world that you're part of. So to me, I'm like, dang, this is some other industry that I have no idea.
But I know what you're saying because if I was put inside the machine shop right now and I didn't go to school, I wouldn't know what to do until unless someone told me. So I guess when this new guy came in, I'm supposed to tell him. I'm like, this is the tool. You might want to get you might want to get a mic. You might want to get a caliper. You might want to get edge.
But they said that you should be the apprentice though.
No, we're both apprentices.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
To someone.
Who? Exactly. Like
to who though?
I'm not saying any names.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But there's someone though. There's someone.
Exactly. There's someone up there. You know what I'm saying? And then he's looking. He's like, what is he doing? Is he? You know what I mean? They're watching. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're watching. It's funny though. It's funny because it's like I've been there for 4 years.
4 years now.
And he just came in.
So when did you start working at what's it called?
2017.
George Martin. What is it called?
Yeah,
Is it George?
I don't want to repeat it. Like
I'll look back in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So but I think it's just like because one life is just a journey. So
right.
I feel like it's just like we're all on this path, and it's like the tortoise and the hare, and like it's like the turtle is just it's like you can put it on that back, and you just like. We're coasting, just
coasting.
We're coasting, baby.
So going back to let's just finish the school segment. So the associate degree, the certificate. I mean, again, I applaud you. That's dope.
I know it is. It is dope. Yeah.
I just want to get your take, since there's kids going to college. There's kids who are still in college and universities. Do you have any advice, any tips for them?
The tip is
it doesn't have to be
the tip. Just the tip.
Or you can say 3 tips or 5 tips.
Oh man, I can only say a few. But
okay, top 3 tips.
Top 3. I say
top 3.
Find purpose in what you do. Find purpose, because if you don't find purpose in what you do, not purpose, but what you love, like not love, but what the world needs you for, and roll over, play dead.
Is that one tip?
No. I don't even know what the tips are. I'm just like,
so because you said find your purpose.
Oh yeah, the purpose. Yeah.
And the second one was what?
Find what the world needs you for.
Okay.
Find because I thought the world needed me for to build houses, and I was just like, but I'm not really good. You know, I'm not. You know, but at the same time, like, but you know, you gotta find
Find your thing. Find your.
find that little that needle in that haystack. You know.
Yeah.
Find it.
I get it. I get it. I mean, that right there, what you said, that's like the fundamental key that every college student, not even just college student, but I think that's like the fundamental key that everyone should understand, right? That purpose, that see, I can't even I can't
You
even say
know,
it.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna
To find value.
if you don't find it, then someone will find it for you.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So
Okay.
you know.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's an awesome tip, an awesome advice for college students and students who are going to college and universities. And yeah, before we close this, because I mean it's already like 26 minutes in.
26. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, good conversations and good people.
Good people.
Time flies, right?
God knows.
Time
God
flies.
knows, yeah.
But I gotta ask this one last question before we go. How did you do it?
How did I do it?
How did you become so swole?
I'm not gonna
Look
lie
at this guy, right?
This doesn't wake. You don't wake
Dang.
up. You don't wake up.
So you put in the hard work.
You have to. It's just.
How you got these muscles, man?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I really
So what did you do? So is it basically?
COVID didn't do shit. COVID didn't do shit. It's like you have. It's like right here. It's right here. You know, and it's right here.
Mentality and heart.
You gotta have like
the head and the heart.
You gotta have the heart and you gotta have the soul, because if you can't break through that, then you can't. You gotta just. You have to, because there's so much out there, and you there's so much out there, but you just gotta breathe in and breathe out, and just take it to the next level.
I feel you.
Take it to the next level.
I feel you.
Don't. It's only love, because they're making it all for us. They're doing it all for us. So we're out here and we're. I'm not. You know. You have to. It's just like. Everyone knows, and unless you get to that point where you know that they know, you keep doing what you're doing.
I love it,
and that's how I got to where I am, because not to where I am, but to where I'm able to utilize the efficiency. You know, you got to be efficient, because it's like you don't want to burn out the machine, because you can live like a hummingbird or you can live like a whale. You know, you can either choose. You know, like. You know, the heartbeat, you know, like the heart, you already know. So,
but so I feel like that's the mental game that you just told me. For the physical game, so do you?
Oh man,
do you okay for the physical? So was it like, do you go to the gym every day? Do you count your calories? Do you what did you do?
Look.
What did you do? How did you get this? How did you get this?
You like to touch. Like, you know, the girls are just like, my auntie. I gave her a hug and she's like, ooh, damn. I was like, damn.
So was it the gym? What did you do?
It's not the gym.
What did you do?
It's not the gym.
The way you eat, the way you.
No, it's not the way you eat.
So what was it then? But you went to the gym though, right?
Of course, I still go to the gym. Yeah,
is it every day?
It's not every day.
So every other day.
The energy the energy, you gotta surround yourself around good energy. It's because like when you work out, you can feel the energy and you just gotta push it out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it builds up inside, and you gotta find. I can't find. It's hard to find peace, but I don't want to say find, but you have to just zone in. It's like you're tuned in and you're wired. You're just wired to just do this every day. So you can't skip it. You got to do it. It's like you do it every day, because you know that if you do it every day, it will lead to something. So, and you don't know what.
But so you don't have a process, like let's say you go to the gym, right? And then let's say like in a particular week, like a random week. So what do you do? Like, do you focus on some type of food? At the same time, do you focus a certain
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Food.
What do you eat? Let's say
Okay, so
in a week, in a random week.
I talked to my doctor. He said I eat a lot, so I put on a little bit of weight, but I work out, But he said to put the food in your palm, fit that food in your palm and put it on a plate, and then put another something like grain, rice, or vegetables, or fruits, dessert, or some type of protein. But you want to balance. It's like you want to balance the intake because the food is so good. The food, the food. I know I'm not, but at the same time,
so basically, not to eat too much.
Not to eat too much because that's it's like gluttony. Like you forget how much you're eating.
So let's say on a random day,
yeah.
What would you say is your typical food that you've eaten on a particular day? Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, like what's a typical day for Brian?
You don't have to worry about what you eat. It's really just the food is
whatever?
It's no, not whatever. It's like I'm not eating fried chicken. Like I eat fried chicken, but it's like in unison. You just can't.
It's like you're
recreational.
Okay, so fried chicken is like sometimes.
Yeah, you get like a brownie or you get like a piece of cake or.
But your regular typical day, what do you usually eat?
Oh man.
Like healthy food, like grilled chicken instead of fried chicken.
No, yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You know how to cook chicken, right?
Yeah,
you can cook chicken. There's pork, beef, chicken, protein. There's fish. I don't know, so you gotta know. The cooking is like.
But what I'm saying is, what do you eat? So people out there know how you got to where you got right now.
Man,
like you ate healthy. You went to the gym sometime. Because you told me just now. You don't go to the gym every day.
No, I only go because it's convenient.
Well, when do you go though?
Like last week I went Mondays and Wednesdays.
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
In a week.
In 1 week, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Have you been doing this constantly, for months?
Only for 2 weeks. I just got back 2 weeks ago. So.
Oh, you got back into.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I've been doing it for like four times.
So before.
Or no, 5 times. So this past set. So when the COVID was down, I was just like, all right, I walked in. So I've been there for 5 times so far.
Wait, before COVID, how many times did you go to the gym?
Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But at the same time, it's not the gym. It's not the gym. It's really, you can make it with just dumbbells.
Just dumbbells.
Like I would get like it depends on where you want to go, because like some people are built differently, so they can do like more, more. But it's just like for me, I'm trying to bulk and tone. So like it's.
So what have you been doing to bulk up?
To bulk up, I don't even know if I'm bulky.
You look you look pretty bulky. What? How did you get to where you are with the bulkness?
Oh man. I it's just so much, because like it's just like
okay,
you gotta cut out the junk. No chips, no candy. Everybody loves cavities,
Yeah.
Exactly. And I cut the junk.
So you're saying the typical fruits, vegetables, healthy meats.
Exactly.
Chicken, not necessarily pork or beef.
No, pork is good.
Pork too? Okay.
Pork is good. Whatever has protein, because everything has,
Yeah.
The animal, it's protein. Yeah. Eat healthy, like cut the crap.
So what you're saying is you can eat any meat. It's just cut out junk.
But you have to. It's not just eat the meat, because like you can just they can give you meat, but you want to balance like onions, onions.
For sure. Garlic.
Potatoes are good, It's starchy, but there's always rice, There's I just got introduced to arugula. That shit is crazy. Arugula, dude. I was like, damn.
What is arugula?
That changed the game. I was like, yo, this.
What is this? Is this a vegetable?
It's like a vine. It's not even like a leaf. It looks
arugula.
Like it's a leaf and a vine, but it looks like a vine, but it's a leaf.
It's a leaf.
It's really good.
So it's like a lettuce.
Yeah, it's like a lettuce.
Like a lettuce.
You can
or
eat it by
something?
itself. I wouldn't put any ranch or no dressing on it. It's just because
Can you eat it raw? So you don't have to boil it. You don't have
no,
to
no, no, don't
fry it.
boil
You
it.
don't have to
Yeah,
do anything.
it's
So if I saw arugula like right there, like like on the lawn.
no, you don't see it like on. No, you got to get in the story because like it's hard work to grow
It's hard.
these.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause,
Okay.
you unless you have a
Arugula.
garden, you can just.
Okay.
But it's a little bitter. It's a little bitter, but I love the bitter. Like the bitterness of like leaves.
Okay. Arugula. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've heard of the name.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, I've heard of it a few times too.
arugula, but I never. I think I've never eaten it, and I think I've never seen it in person.
The agriculture got to keep doing that. I don't know if they
Arugula.
it's hard to grow. I know I'm putting on too much pressure, but it's like iceberg lettuce.
For sure. But I mean, I don't want to go for an hour. It's
Oh, yeah,
already
it's
36 minutes.
Damn.
But okay, your final advice, feedback for just this. How did you get there? Final advice to people who want to eat healthy, who want to bulk up. Do you have your top 3 or top 5 or top 1 advice that you can share?
Believe, have faith, because have faith not just in yourself, but you gotta have faith because 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 every day, because if you don't believe, then we're just rotting away, but at the same time it's because let it touch heaven, let yourself touch heaven, because reach for the sky.
You heard it here,
Yeah.
folks. I mean, that's no, I get it. I mean, if
Yeah.
if you don't, again, that belief in oneself, if you don't have that, then what do you even have, right? Like if you can't believe in yourself, in trying to, work hard at it, to keep on pushing to become a better you, if you don't have that belief, then the first sign of trouble, you're just gonna fall, right? So I like what you said. Believe.
It's hard because it can't really. It's like you can't give the key to life in one sentence.
Right,
So
right.
You can't just. How do you eat an elephant piece by piece, right? But that's a hard question to. So it's like, yeah, it's like
I feel it, man.
You gotta. It's like step into my shoes. It's like it's like that. But
For sure.
yeah, it's
Well,
it's good work.
good work.
Good
And
work, yeah.
this is good work. Thank you again for being part of this podcast. This is the first episode.
one.
I have no idea where this is going to go. I mean, wherever it goes, if this fails, if this is a lost cause, it's okay because this is a good experience.
Yeah.
At least I'm doing something. Because right now it's the summer, it's July. So, it was July 4th. How was your July 4th?
Oh man, I couldn't ask anymore. I more than I deserve.
US of A?
Home of the brave.
America. All right. Thank you for watching, and catch you guys next time.